Hey guys, welcome to Jazz Talk. This is my first show and I've got something so special for you guys. Today we are talking about men, women, what's your role? It's 2016 and we all know it's not like when mama and daddy was in relationships, so Jasmine's gonna bring it to you real. No filter. We're gonna bring you everything that you was thinking. So mama, daddy, don't watch the show because it's gonna get real. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to Jazz Talk. As you guys see, we have a panel full of people. We have men and women, and we're going to give it to you straight jazzing. So, before we get started, I got to ask. Y'all seen Facebook, Instagram, all of that. What's going on with that Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian? Please tell me. I got to know. Do y'all think it is just strictly trying to get back at, what's his name, Tigger Tiger, her baby daddy?
Robinson Tigger?
Yes. Do y'all think he's trying to get back to her? Or do y'all really think they in love? What y'all think?
I think she wants to stay close to that relationship. She wants to stay close to him. To keep watch for him. Tigger. What's the boy name? Tiger. Yeah. I think she wants to keep watch on that relationship. I think she still wants to be in control of something.
So you think she's being spiteful? I think she honestly, I think that she was being spiteful in the beginning.
I think
that she may truly like him because look at him. Like before he went hiding, he was like huge, and now he's losing weight. He's coming out, and I really think she may be bringing the best out of him. I just hope that it's genuine because if not, then he's gonna go back down that hole and he's gonna double that size.
Right.
You know. But the only thing is, I don't like is the fact that none of the sisters have congratulated him.
At all.
Whatever you have with Blac Chyna, but your brother is doing better. What y'all think about that? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because if that was my sister's over there, we got a problem. Because, I mean, you ain't finna be over there with him, and no, you're not finna do that. That's just a family one.
That's just too close.
He's not supposed to be in a relationship with her. He's just supposed to have fun with her and do what they do.
Well, baby, did you see that ring? It was $350,000.
Yeah. That's not what you do.
Bitch, I would become Blac Chyna to goddamn Chyna Kardashian real quick.
Box.
And she wants to take his last name. She wants that Kardashian. She wants to be a part of that Kardashian clan.
But he's doing better. Like that price.
Right, he's doing better.
But I think he's doing better under false pretense.
Of course.
But now he's doing better. Like he was going. Like,
no, it's not. It's not. We got Blac Chyna and plain old ass Rob.
Right.
No.
Like they get married.
They are
getting attention.
Right. No. It's no.
Wait. So you said he getting attention. So what you're saying is, you think that everything is just about. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Kim
What they call him? They call him Chiro though.
They call him Black Rob on Breakfast Club.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
on
that.
Breakfast Club they call him Black Rob.
Well, what you know on Instagram, baby, she was cooking him some greens and some pinto beans, some neck bones.
First of all, if he don't stop eating like that, nothing is going down.
Well, baby, she might got something between her legs that maybe why he losing that weight because he done dropped some pounds.
Well, yeah.
It's cardio.
But she
Cardio. Exactly.
got real money though. That's the whole issue at hand. He has real money. Tiger didn't have that type of money.
Blac Chyna don't have no money.
Well, I'm
No,
just
she's
saying.
talking about Rob.
I'm talking about
Great money.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Rob was making. He was doing all right.
Their family got some real money, so of course
Like he was about to make some moves.
Yeah.
Some real moves.
But wait, so do you guys think that the Kardashians have money, or do Kris have the money and she come down? Because that was my thing. Because it's like, okay, if the family like, oh my God, you're gonna marry her, we have nothing to do with you. Does that take away from his part of the fortune? Because the Kardashians, to be honest with you, is the girls.
No.
So if the girls separate, does he have that Kardashian?
Well, his dad.
His
dad
brother,
yeah, it came from his dad.
I'm pretty sure his dad left
Came from
his
his dad.
only sons his own money.
But let's be
I would
honest.
think.
But let's be honest.
I mean, of course,
Let's
Kris
be honest.
has profited off.
Let's be
Bruce had more money
honest.
than his
Yeah.
Let's be
Kris has profited
honest.
off of the family.
Let's be honest. We all know the Kardashians didn't become the Kardashians
Until.
from their attorney
it.
father. It became from their sister popping for pimp with Ray J
Right.
on tape.
Yeah, but
So that has nothing
Bruce
to
had
do with
more
their
money
father.
than their father.
Yeah.
Bruce, yeah, he worth way more.
Okay, but guess what? This show right here, the Jazz Talk, is not about the Kardashians. Them bitches got money. I don't. So, we're going to move on to today's topic, okay? So, what we're talking about today, we're talking about men and women, and we're talking about the roles. I had a conversation with a homegirl, and she was talking about her and her husband and how they split their bills 50-50. And I'm like, you married and you split your bills 50-50? I remember when my father and my mom paid all the bills. She stayed at home and she watched the kids. However, that was in the 80s and the 70s. In 2016, you see so many women and men that are splitting it. So I want to know what y'all guys think about that. If you are married, if you are with your mate and you guys live together, how should you guys do bills? Don't all speak at once.
I definitely got it.
Well, it all depends on the income and who brings in the bigger part. I mean, because it could be that the guy brings in makes more money than you, and he's the breadwinner. Of course, you want to continue. Make your man. He is the breadwinner. He is the man of this house. Hey, and you didn't make as much money. I feel like it's not a problem. Not even if he made more money, even ask you to do 50-50 because you can't afford to do so. And if he wants to take the bigger portion of doing so, then hey, because as being a man of the household, for one, he's not going to ask you for yours anyway. I got this. I'm a man of this house. I want to take care of my household, my family bills. Well, they don't need for nothing. I don't have to ask him for nothing. I'm a man. I'm going to take care of it. But yeah, now we are doing 50-50 these days. That's how we rocking right now.
Right, we're doing 50-50, but I don't agree with that.
I think that a lot of people,
a lot more women become more independent now.
Well, a lot of women are independent, and I think that if you look at, let's say we both make the same, and I say I got the mortgage, you get the utilities. I think that's not a bad deal.
But
that's 80-20. That's not 50-50.
It's like teamwork, though.
But this is what I'm saying.
How much that mortgage is? You got a foreclosed home or a brand new house?
Well, I'm just saying rent in general.
It's all teamwork to me.
Some people, I mean, at the end of the day, she's gonna buy groceries. She's gonna buy this. It's gonna all add up. It's the same. My thing is that if you continually work that way, eventually her credit card bills, her bills, whatever those are that she has, I'm trying to make the situation better. So if I can lessen her load and she can pay her stuff off faster, then we are doing better. And so if I can pay my stuff off better, like it doesn't matter if it was a roommate situation. If you pay our rent's $1,000, $500, and you can pay your shit off faster, you're in a better situation, then we can go on trips, we can kick it. We boys, we going to watch the Houston Rockets, we watching the Cowboys play the Bears. We doing stuff like that because we got extra money now. Mm-hmm. So I say in a relationship with a woman, you should be able to say, here, this is what you're gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. We can pay 50-50. I think sometimes we get so taken back with what your father says. Well, you don't need no man. That's how it first starts off. Dad tells his daughter that. If I can do everything for you, and if he can't do this, then da da da. It's a setup. So now when guys can't come to the table because black women are more educated than us, they make more than us. So it's a setup. It's like so. I go try to talk to Jess. If I don't have $100,000 and I can't buy her a car and I can't whisk her away, I can't talk to her.
But if you are consistent, I don't care if you can only bring $500 to the table. As long as you are consistent with that same $500, because you're already starting behind the 8 ball, but with what you're bringing, you need to be consistent with it.
Right.
So you can still, talk to Jasmine or give her Jasmine. Yes, she's putting in 10 grand, but you only have 500, but your 500 is consistent. Now you can't take 250 of that 500 because you're already behind the 8 ball. Oh, I gotta go. I want to go watch the Rockets, or I'm gonna go drink with the fellas.
No.
But no, see, you can't do all of that now because you started off behind the 8 ball.
They brought up 2 decent points talking about how the father comes into the situation. Mm-hmm. What I noticed with not all females, but certain females, they tend to date fellas that have the similar qualities as their father. So whether that is being responsible financially or taking care of the home or whatever the case may be, they tend to be used to that. That's human behavior. Go after what's going to make them the most comfortable. So it's situational based. You can date a guy that's, he makes the most money out of the relationship, but he's irresponsible with his money. Or the female, it could be vice versa.
You
pick us.
Go ahead.
So in the last show we were talking about as far as we were talking about paying bills and how we're cohabitating and surviving together. So my question was, in an instance where the wife makes more money than the male or her husband, how do men feel about that, or are they more comfortable with women making more money than them? Because I know for me it was an issue that I made more money than my spouse did. So I'm just wondering that if any, for my fellow panel members here, does it matter if your wife makes more money than you? Does it make you feel, or them superior, or how do you are you inferior of that, or what?
It doesn't matter because you're all one. It depends on where you're going. If you're married or if you're a couple that's trying to get married, it doesn't matter because you're one. And once you become married, you're one. So if you make more money than me and I make more money than you, it doesn't matter because it's coming to the same household. That's how I feel.
Another point. Go ahead, ladies first.
But not every man feels that way.
Of course.
There are some men who they have to make more money or they just do not feel like
But it's a different time.
And
it's not the 80s where women stayed at home.
I know you're trying to say because you old, it's different time.
This
no.
This wasn't even But look, in my situation, this wasn't even the 80s. This was here in the 2000s.
I got you.
Where I made more money than my spouse, and he simply could not accept that at all.
I mean, but it's a different time, and some men are insecure with themselves. And just because, what's wrong with a man, with a woman making more than a man? What's wrong with that? Well, you should be happy if your wife is making 100,000 and you're making 50,000, just to put it in even numbers. What's wrong with that?
But
what's wrong with that?
Like you said about insecurity.
Yeah.
But then
You
you
say
get
they're
your
insecure.
approach though. Like, are you letting him
Yeah,
know
she
that like,
can't-
oh, I'm wearing
There
the
you
pants
go.
on here, or are you being more genuine?
Because
like, baby, I know you're trying to make
the
it.
money doesn't
So-
make you a man, though. I hope y'all understand that,
Yeah.
right?
So I didn't know how to feel
The
that.
money doesn't make you a man. I mean, just because
I agree.
You can.
But
that's just my total
When you
opinion
get
about
into
it.
those arguments, those not so comfortable conversations like my man was talking about,
Yeah.
and one party brings up, well, I make more money than you. I bought this house. I got this car. I paid for this. If you leave, you ain't got shit.
That's the wrong woman though.
Well, exactly.
Right.
So
Exactly.
even in my situation, what I put forth was, hey, this money only enables us to do better as a family, to thrive, to put back for the kids' futures and their college, and never,
That's maturation.
hey, I make more money than you because I know me, I can be a bitch. But
No.
Like
in that situation,
Like sweetie.
sweetheart,
Exactly.
baby,
You not exactly balling.
baby. But it was more so, sweetie, hey, this money just enables us to do better, to move forward, to get the things that we want to enjoy in life, to get our kids to do, the best schools, the better health care, things like that. But it was just something in him that says no. He said, I am supposed to be where you are. He said, and what I'm going to do is let you take the reins over this family because you make more money than me.
And what did you say?
And I said, no, you are still my husband. You are the man of this household.
Mm-hmm.
He said no.
That's insecure.
And he said all because of money.
Money don't mean
And so after
It's an
that,
application.
after you got your man that done broke down this household like that, everything else is going to go like this.
Yeah.
So now it's up to me to keep everything, including him,
Mhm.
up.
I think it's a respect.
That was a really
respect
burden.
issue when it comes to a woman and she makes more money.
And of course, I love her respect for a million.
If she sees you trying to put forth the effort
Right.
to at least match her or to do better than she is, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem.
But it's not even the money though. You
You know what I'm saying?
could be out there every Saturday morning, mowing this yard, landscaping this place out, making sure this house is upkeep,
Yeah.
the cars all changed, gas, everything filled up. There are things you could have done to in
Compensate.
lieu of of the money,
Right.
because the money wasn't the issue. It was gonna come regardless, as long as I had a job. It was gonna come regardless. But there were things around the house you could have done, whether with the kids or anything. I'm a simple girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be high maintenance if I want to, but I'm pretty simple when it comes to, especially if I know you don't have it like that. You ain't make it like that, but I love you. You're my husband. I stood in front of God and all his people and married you. So, it's the little things that he didn't realize that made a difference.
Marriage is different. I
But,
think if
hey.
when you date somebody, you think you gotta. Sometimes men think they gotta do all that to keep up or to show that they are better than the next man.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, you only make what you make.
That goes.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
I mean,
because you could be
my
making
last girlfriend-
100,000 in 2-3 years, and then the next
But my,
You know what I'm saying?
But my last girlfriend, she hired me on the phone. She called me on the phone and gave me the job and knew how much I made.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
The lies you tell.
Then later,
Oh, there was an inside there. Oh,
then she gave my mom.
that was a good one.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah. You know what? And he's not lying because I actually know.
Yeah.
His girlfriend.
And I didn't have
Exactly.
and look.
Yes,
Look, and I have spent some of that money.
But you know what? I think what a lot of men forget is if you're dealing with a real woman, you can make her happy without money.
Preach.
Let me tell you something. I have dealt with NBA players, NFL players. I've done all that. But it was one man that made me happy, and that man was a regional director at the airport. And we cleaned planes together. We checked bags together. But at the end of the day, we went home to our one-bedroom apartment with no furniture. We had a box. Now, this man was winding down, but he was cheap with certain, he was frugal with certain things. But that man made me happy. And it had nothing to do with his money. But then I dated the millionaire that could give me the world. And of course, it was, I was miserable. So men have to realize money don't make her happy, and women have to realize a man with money don't make you happy.
Exactly.
But look at the guys who said, I see you with that basketball player. So now I know I gotta come at you in a certain light.
Then you're not a man, and you're not confident in who you are, though.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of guys who are gonna be like,
but that's not you. That's not being
you're not
genuine.
confident in who you are. Because what you're saying is, what you're trying to say is, she's out my league, so let me pretend to be this guy, because that happened to me as well. That a guy pretends to be someone else to get me, but guess what?
But
how long are you going to
keep it up?
continue?
You can't do that, though. You can't keep up with it.
It's going to get to a point where that $1 million facade that you're giving, it's eventually you're gonna run out of money. You're gonna wait.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna start getting payment loans,
Yeah.
borrowed from your friends.
I was just talking to a guy on the phone.
Frequent flyer at the pawn shop.
Yeah, I was talking to a
because you're
guy on the
trying
phone.
to keep up, in order to, so she can continue.
Right.
To
Okay, and he works on tug. He works
So
on
where you guys
tugboat.
suggesting? So I'm looking at this person who used to date a football player, and that's like you going to the Louis Vuitton watch and like, damn. I mean, I can't just pop out with $10 and buy this watch. You get this scenario.
But guess what? Let me tell you something. I had a date and we went to the park.
I'm gonna
And we
sitting
sat
in
and
Walmart
talked.
casino
Right.
watch.
But let me tell you something. We had so much fun. We went to the park and we talked. He had a basket full of everybody know I love wine. But we had he had my favorite wine, and we had some snacks in there, and we sat and we talked. We got drunk in the park. But guess what? I got to know him. Okay, you taking me to the K Michelle concert? Everybody know I love me some K Michelle. But for a first date we can't talk. I can get to know you. You know, a lot of times with a lot of guys that are, like I said, there's a lot of guys that I've dated that have been financially stable that don't have time. Yeah, they take you to concerts. They take you to the mall. But baby, how was your day?
Right.
How's your week? Are you okay? We can't do that at no concert. I want to get to know you. I want to talk to you. But they know, well, let me shower her with all these gifts and everything like that. But I'm not getting to know you. I'm getting to know your pockets.
Right.
but certain men.
I can't sleep with your pockets at night.
And then by me being who I am, I'm affiliated with a lot of girls. If a guy like that come up, I know the inside scoop of how women think. So if a guy comes to one of my girls like that, well, not say all of them, but like back in the day or whatever, this is exactly what they are. That weak ass nigga gonna get a wine, take me to a park.
Right.
That is not true.
That is lame.
Yeah.
Can he take you to the park?
But it's the point.
That's nice on the first or second date.
It really is.
About that third or fourth, fifth date, what you want
You
now?
gonna want some
You gonna want
advances.
some-
Okay.
There you go.
You're right, but guess what? I had somebody take me to Flanagan's, whatever it was. It was a steak place.
Flanagan's.
That place. So the guy took me there. He sent a car to my house. Bought me a dress. Told me to be ready at a certain time. We get there. I enjoyed a nice steak and a $300 meal. But everything that came out that man's mouth sitting at that table was a lie. And I knew it. Sitting across from you, this wonderful experience, everything was a lie. But this man, we sitting here eating bologna sandwiches with some Southern homes at the park. All he wanted to to do was me to get to know him and him to get to know me. I cherish that more. And if a woman, don't get me wrong, I like the finer things in life. But guess what? If you tell me, baby, look, I got this bill to pay, that bill to pay, but I want to see you today. We can't go to Papa Dogs. We can go to Popeyes. We go to Popeyes.
See, that's expensive.
And then go right
on
over to
Tuesday.
the park. You know, it
But here's
just depends on the woman.
you're talking about
two
two different stages of courting. You're talking about, the wine and all
Yeah,
those
you won't
things.
let me go.
But when you're talking about particular women in different time stamps, it's not about what you can do with me, it's what you can do for me.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about courting, a lot of women get the term courting mixed up. Today's woman, not all, but today's woman, just based off women that I come across, courting is based off of feeding the ego. What can you do differently that the last nigga didn't do for me? So it's just more or less, I'm gonna see what you can do, how you measure up to my past, and if you can measure up to my standards, then I'm gonna act like I like you. Don't do that, because I might not like you no more at that.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's so funny to me because people are like, oh yeah, I wear red bottoms. You have one pair. And anybody and the funny thing is, anybody who knows that has them,
They hurt. They hurt.
It's so funny because people think that because you have one pair, it's like that's crazy to
the
me.
biggest callus on your heel.
It's so crazy, and it's like women, when they get to a certain age, they're like, I just want somebody to love me and do this and do that. I'm like, but before you was chasing guys that was paying for everything.
But wait a minute. Don't just say, wait.
Now you humble like,
Right.
yes, you got a Celine bag, you got a Hermes bag now, so now a Birkin bag now, so now you want a regular dude.
Yeah, got all that.
But see, the regular dude sees a Birkin bag, he's like, yo.
Right, but that's just like
a regular nigga's not. First of all, most guys are not gonna step to a woman because most guys just don't do it. They just don't. They're gonna sit there and look at you. I got friends that just do the sit across the room.
Size up.
That all depends on if that
That's
kid
what
or
I'm
woman.
saying.
There's a lot of guys. No, hold on. There's a lot.
That all
Don't tell me
depends
you've
if
never
they're
been out.
approachable.
Please. Don't tell me you have never been out. Niggas stare at you all night
And don't say nothing.
Don't say shit.
Yeah,
Right, that's not
it.
it. It's not
All I'm
it.
saying is that's a
It's
lot
not
of guys. It's a lot of guys that do that. All I'm saying is that. So that just cuts your number of men that'll actually come across to you.
Well, at
down.
least they need to
Hold
step
on.
their game
Hold
up.
on. So that just chopped it down a bit. Now, another guy sized you up. Oh, red bottoms, Celine bag. Oh, she might be out of my league. What? Push that shit down the remote.
So
You see how I'm shutting this shit down? So I'm just saying to you, it's like, and then so guys you looking like, is she approachable? Now you over there look frowned up.
Cause ain't nobody approaching you.
I'm just saying, so then when I come over to you, you gotta be,
Hey,
You gotta be with it.
yeah, because you don't listen.
Right.
It's like 10% of us that you can talk to.
Conversation only gets you so far.
It's only 10%.
Yeah. And it also costs.
Right.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You said something that to me I just totally don't agree with. You said something. You said women, once you get the Herman's bag and you get the Celine bag, blah blah blah. But that's just like y'all. Let's be honest. A good woman, she got her degree, she got a good job, but she don't party. She ain't got the butt shots, and she ain't get the fat from her stomach, putting her butt and her waist about this small.
And all that twerking on Facebook.
Y'all do all y'all don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want that. Y'all don't want the girl that who got her stuff together. So y'all done went and dealt with the chicks, and I'm sorry for all my Facebook and Instagram friends that are mixed. But y'all go for them exotic chicks.
Yeah.
Y'all go for the exotic chicks and them trophy wives, the foreigns.
Well-
Y'all go. Trey Songz made a song about it.
I think I'm a little exotic. I mean,
Well, the typical exotic chicks and the foreign chicks, and you go for that, and you try to wife her and everything like that, and then you like, dang, all she wanted was my money. Or all
She
she wanted
can't
was
cook.
because I have a car. She can't
Ain't
cook.
clean.
And then y'all go back,
Ain't
y'all
nasty.
stand there, don't talk about it, can't hold a conversation. And then you want to come back to the sisters
Right.
that be like, okay.
But you're broken by then.
yeah. Now you
So now you want me to build you up. Now you want me to build you up.
Right.
And now I've got to stroke your
Right.
Is that any different than the
12
girls that
hours a
date
day.
the drug dealers?
Oh, baby, all day, girl. All the good
Lord
ones.
have mercy.
Hold on.
And back in the day?
You can't
Back in the day?
equate you out of the
Are you
Back in the day?
because of what you
kidding me?
Back in the day?
Oh wow.
Back in the day?
So the girl dating a drug dealer, so you're a dope man's bitch now. So
Money
what?
making
What about that?
bitch.
I mean,
All
what?
I'm saying is that it's the same scenario.
No, it's not.
It's the same. You know, so now that as you get older, it's like, well, I don't want to live that type of life.
And right, just say
I used to
that.
be a
Before
dope
Say that.
man's bitch.
Wait, so
Okay.
you should say that. So you should say male and females, once you get older, you have done the playing when you're younger.
Yeah,
but when you get older, you evaluate the relationship.
But
when you know better, you do better.
You do better.
Right, but I'm saying we don't look
great point. When you know better, you do better, right? So
Right.
most females that I've come across, you talked about you dealing with the trap dudes, all of that, you know, word the future, God bless all the trap niggas. You tend to rock with homie until you know better, you do better. Homie get locked up, he wants you to hold him down 25 years, not give up the box.
Ooh,
so now you want to
damn.
date the dude with 3 degrees, soon cum laude.
The safe guy.
Right.
The safe guy.
But you wasn't messing with the safe guy when you was 17, 18, going through these
But you
phases.
can't
Mary J. Blige said it best.
Wait, what about the girl
But she
who went
dated
Powerball? She paid what, $8 million?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
But that song she put in there was the bad guy
Bad guys don't mean no good.
and good guys.
Ain't no fun.
Ain't no fun.
Right. So you gotta find that dude with that balance. So
But you
as
know
a
what?
dude, when you grow up, you gotta make sure that you have that balance. You gotta make sure that you know the streets, that you
You gotta know what you
smart,
can deal with and
you know
tolerate.
what you can deal with,
Oh,
know
yeah.
you can talk to the hustlers, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
can have that knowledge to be
You
able
got
to.
street
You know what?
smarts.
It falls right under. I can deal with you from the crack house to the White House.
Ah.
You have to be able.
Yes,
you
indeed.
have to be able to compensate.
Yes, indeed.
Compensate on all levels.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
just okay. Well, I can only talk about physics, or I can only talk about how it feels to be on welfare.
I get
No, soldier. You have got to be able to compensate on
Right.
all
It's
levels.
balance.
All levels.
I was talking to a guy before we started here, and he works, I don't know, offshore tugboat, I don't know, off, in the water.
On
or
the
whatever.
waters.
Yeah.
In
And
the waters.
he has no car, but he consistently goes up there, go to work. I mean, he lives here in Houston, but he goes other
You gotta
places, Corpus
respect
Christi. And I told him, he said, I want to see you next Sunday. He said, that's when I'm off. I want to see you next Saturday. He said, what are you doing? I said, you know what? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. He said, well, I'm going to call my cousin to see if he can come and get me. I said, you know what? Call me. I'll come and get you. I'll come get you. I said, I'm not doing it.
No, that's not thirsty.
I said,
I'm just playing.
you're going to make me dash you. I'm going to sit up.
Sweetie.
Sweet. And snatch your face.
Snatch.
Okay. But I told him, I'm like, hey, I'm not doing anything. I don't start working till the 18th. I'll come get you, hang out with you. Because he was like, well, where would you want to go? I said, you know what? I'm a simple girl. I said, I could be that hot maintenance chick who get my hair done, keep my nails done. We're going to go to the nicest, best restaurants or whatever. I said, but I'm a simple chick. I like boiled shrimp and Corona. You can kick it with me all day. He's like, man, I like you. I was like, I said, it's not that hard to please me.
It's not that
It's
hard.
not.
Please,
I said, but once you, once you keep
it.
it 100 me and tell me yours, someone tell you mine, and we can go from there. Because I'm not going to act like I'm this and that, and I got this and that. I know I don't, because one day I'm going to have to produce it. I don't want you to do it, either. So we can get along a whole lot better if you tell me your story, I tell you mine, and we can keep it pushing. We can be the best of friends. He was like, man, he said, that's what's up. He said, man, so many times I met chicks that were like, oh, they got to be doing this, they got to be driving this, and we got to be in this certain type of crowd. And I was like, man.
That's how you put them to the test.
Me and you would be good with a blanket washing lowered on the couch.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
He was like, man, for real.
Right.
I said, well, granted, I like to get out. I still like to find things I like, but you don't have to do all that just to please me and make me happy. Just talk to me. Let's have a dope conversation. We can kick it. We good.
But that's
We
what he
good.
says is really gospel though. It's like
That was, it had to be 5 years ago. He said, you ain't got no car.
Right. You gotta meet these checklists.
I mean, because-
although you
because
never at
look,
home, you 30 years
I mean,
old,
look,
ain't got no car.
Granted,
point.
I'm on the other line.
Granted,
My
look,
bad.
I don't have a job D first, but I got a 2015 Camaro sitting out there. And when he said he didn't have a car, when he said he didn't have a car, I could say, oh, well, homie, I'll holler at you. But shit, I'm looking for this, that, and the third. But no,
But you know what?
that's not me. Because
A real woman who got her shit together, I don't care what you got, because baby, I'm going to take care of me.
Right. Yes.
Let the man know that before.
But
Then you stop
but
everything.
I have to let him know. But let him know up front. I'm a simple chick, baby. You don't have to do all that and go all
But you
the
haven't
way.
always been like
You
that.
tell them that, but I mean,
Yeah, no, that's like that.
Now, if you do it, it's on you.
that's my point.
But I'm letting you know what it takes just to please me.
But you haven't always been like that.
You know
And
what
then
though?
another thing is you can't.
But it's all depending on who you're dealing with.
Wait.
If you tell some of them that, then all of a sudden, and what they
They take advantage
hear,
of it, yeah.
what they hear is, oh, she wants to take care of me.
Right, but
Soldier, that is not what I
it all depends on who you're dealing with. Hold on. All depends on who you're dealing with. Now, I know this man is a hard worker. He has a daughter right now. He's about to graduate school in May. He's a hard worker. He works for his kids. He does everything for his kids and makes sure everything is straight. Now, you got old dude over here. He flashy. He got his rims on. He got his shade. What's up? You know, shouty shit. You know, now to ask that nigga right there that you say sweetheart, where you want to go? Well, shit, can we go down here to Grand Lux, or can we go get a lobster?
Yourself.
Can we go get a lobster at the sea?
You play
right
yourself,
now.
I'm gonna play you.
Right.
But pause, wait.
My actions come off. My reaction comes off of how you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It all depends on who
And
you're
guess
talking
what?
to.
Guess what?
I'm gonna let him.
That's the one y'all gonna go for.
Right.
I'm gonna put it like that. That's the one y'all gonna go for. Y'all want the chase.
Then I'm going for what I know. It's
You know
boom,
what?
boom.
You know what? That's funny that you said that. We want the chase.
We do like to
Let me
chase.
tell you
We
something.
do like
Somebody, I remember when Sierra and what's his name, Russell,
What's
he got engaged.
Name?
And I made a status on Facebook about, you know, I was happy for him. Everybody was saying, oh, Future, you messed up. And somebody asked me how I feel about it. And I said, you know, I feel like she was tired of dealing with what her heart wanted, and she started dealing with what she knew she deserved.
Mhm.
Us as women,
We get it mixed up
We get it
sometimes.
mixed up.
Yeah.
So she settled, basically.
What?
She went from a straight
I
house to
wouldn't
a
say
white
settle.
house.
I wouldn't say settle, but let me say, as a woman, sometimes we do want everybody know that chocolate cake is not good for that waist.
No,
But it's
But we
gonna
want
be
it.
good
Yes.
going down.
yes,
And we
want it.
know instead we should eat that apple.
Yeah.
But our heart want that chocolate cake.
Yeah,
But our waist want that apple.
yeah. Need that apple.
Take
But guess
that
what?
chocolate
But guess
cake
what?
and justify.
Why? But guess
And
what?
drink your
And
water
as-
to feel a little
right.
healthy.
And as you get older and you
Yeah.
realize my waist is getting wider, my pants don't fit. I no longer look like I did 10 years ago with this cake. But if I continue to eat this apple, I may look like what I looked like 10 years ago. What women have to realize, myself included, when we deal with those type of men that's taking us in circles, it's taken away from us. Sometimes you look yourself in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself because you're
Exactly.
giving that man so much
Of you, yep.
that you have nothing left for yourself. I am a waste mess, honey.
But
Thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
Huh? Ooh, I almost got ring.
All right.
Ooh, I almost got ring. Baby, what?
But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, yes, a lot of women, when we were younger, we went for the D-boys. We
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
the NBA players and NFL players. Now, I'll be honest with you. What you say?
We
The
went
truth is
for
coming out now.
we went for all of that
Yeah,
we
but
knew
you
wasn't
know
good
what?
for
And I'll
us.
be honest with you. In today's society, I'm scared for my nieces because Instagram, Facebook, social media have the girls thinking
We'll
it's
take you
okay to
fast.
date a guy who got 5 baby mamas and they all pregnant at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or 3 different girlfriends, or dating 2 sisters.
Yeah.
You know,
That they bragging
thinking
about.
that's okay.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, us as women, we have really lost our worth because you're not supposed to be okay knowing that he got another chick pregnant. So now you finna go get pregnant because she pregnant.
Yeah. Because you have to try to figure out now whose baby look more like him,
But guess
yours
what?
or his, or
Because what you're doing is you're begging for that man to love you. You should never beg
Ever.
for a man to love you at the end of the
Ever.
day. So at the end of the day, a lot of us women, yes, when we were young and dumb, that's what, young and dumb. But now when you get older, you're wiser and you know your worth. And sometimes you have to bump your head a few times
Excuse me.
before you be like, okay, I deserve better.
Mhm.
And so I told my friend, and he kind of got upset. But sometimes when you get older and you've been dealing with the D-boys, you do go after that safe guy. Because your heart, like, I can't take no more. Girl, you have stitched me. You have glued me. You have put a Band-Aid on me. I can't take no more of the heartbreak. So you go to that guy that you know is going to treat you better.
But you know, also in the back of your
Also
conscience,
have to
in the back of your
understand.
conscience, you're still thinking about that D-boy lifestyle.
yeah, but
Shit.
you think like he can pay
whether
one
if it's
swoop, he
that
can pay
money,
for everything. He can pay for everything in one swoop.
whether if it's that money or him talking in your ear while he's trying to give it to you like that, or just however, it's always back there.
But guys,
In the back of your mind, you like,
guys, we not like that.
and,
though.
and
I
understand.
don't know.
You're not gonna
it's
ask one of
better
these
to break
guys.
your own heart
yeah.
than to keep
We can
letting
be
a
our
man-
own worst
than to
enemy
keep letting a
sometimes.
man break your
Yeah.
heart. Break your own heart.
Yeah. I have a
Keep letting
daughter.
a man break your
My
heart.
daughter is
because
21.
you're going to end up
Right.
being very bitter.
Yeah,
You're
oh
gonna
yeah.
hate everything with a pulse.
You're gonna be
and
all
a
hoe.
penis.
Yeah.
So
Pulse and a penis.
learn how
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a shirt made.
Yeah,
learn
pulse and a penis.
learn
Yeah.
how to break your own heart in order to make you
Oh yeah.
better.
Oh yeah. I have a
And
21-year-old
that's
daughter
what we need to do.
who was a 2-month-old that she moved out of her apartment because her boyfriend, the kid's father, couldn't afford to pay their rent for 2 months while she was out of work or having her baby or whatever. So she ended up moving in with me. And if I tell y'all, when that boy knocks on my door, I tell y'all, God working on me. God working on me.
He'd have to stand next
You
to
don't
me
deserve to come to this door.
before I let him in mine.
You don't deserve to come to this house.
That's just
To see your family, you don't deserve to come here. Because, and my baby was a college student, she's a nanny. Now you are a 25-year-old able-bodied man. What you doing with your life? What you doing?
Okay.
What
But-
you, get it how you live.
But
What you doing?
I just want to say this before
So-
we wrap it up. I just want to say this. Men don't look at women like how much you make. We don't. We find you what it is. First of all, we look at you because we are visual people. We don't care if you make $100,000. So y'all see the flashy car on the rims and all that. We don't. You pull a Honda Civic. We don't give a shit. We don't care about that. We don't care how much you make. Your last man probably didn't ask you how much money you made. He
Tell
didn't
them
care.
what we do care about.
What? Yeah. What do you care about?
We do care about.
The what?
You do care about you like a D-boy and broke your heart. Now you want to come to a good guy to take care of you.
Who cares?
Every man cares.
Can I build?
Don't work like that, baby.
Before we switch to the
Don't
next
work
segment,
like
without
that.
getting too 31 years old, 3 degrees, summa cum laude, but I'm from the hood, from the north side, we're 560.
So hold on.
So I've been around the females that wanted the D-boys. I done got played for the D-boys. I done got played for the black ones. I done
Now
ran
what?
with them.
Now
But
what?
now,
Now
since
what?
you see, I got
Y'all
these.
sound bitter. Who cares?
I look bitter because I done called you out on your shit. Like,
Right.
now you
want me.
Oh, now I
Oh, no.
got the 2015 Silverado 730 credit score on
Ah.
the crib.
Hey,
Like Mike Jones say, back then
You didn't want me. Now I'm all on
Hey,
me.
so do you need an older woman that's more mature
Oh
and
my
know
God.
Okay, so we've had a lot of discussions about relationships and the roles of men and women. But I have a question for my men and my women that's sitting here on my couch today that's come up a lot. So if the man is getting a nookie, does that mean the woman can ask you for money? And now I'm not saying she come to you like an ATM, but what I'm saying is she fall on hard times and she say, hey, I need $500. If you hitting that every 2 or 3 times a week, I think you need to come off that money if you got it. What y'all think?
You got to define the role.
If he can ask you for some ass, you can ask his ass for cash.
Voila.
You pay for cash. So he gonna treat you like you got the cheeks and you got the card and you like the ATM.
Yeah, slap. I even get coochie coupons.
The tip
Coochie coochie coupon.
I also want to add that everything
On
is not
Tuesdays
all cash.
and Thursdays.
You said everything's not what?
Everything's not. It's not all cash. So whether it is as like you giving us some ass, he taking you out to eat. You giving us some ass, he taking you here. So it's not just visually handing out cash. In one way, you're gonna pay. So
Right, but what I'm saying is, for example, let's say this guy you're dating someone, and you guys have been dating for 6 months, and she say, "Dang, you know what? I need $300 to go on a trip." My girl say, "Hey, let's go to Vegas. I'm short $300." If that girl calls you and asks you for $300, do you feel like she has the right to ask it for you? Because you getting that. I'm not going to say the ASS word, but you're getting some cookie. So do you think she should get some of that green? I mean, not in a prostitution type of way.
right.
But if you cut for her, you cut for her.
I honestly press the end button. So you should be asking for $300.
Damn.
So it's okay for her. So it's okay for someone that you're having sexual relations with,
No.
and she can't ask you for money.
touchy
What?
because here's why
Because
I
I think in the way I date, I don't do that. That just proves to me that you feel like I'm some kind of trick and kind of like and I don't want to feel like that. I feel that if I want to give you something, let me give it to you genuinely. Because when I give, I don't give to receive it back. I give if I have it. So if I want to give,
and I give it when I have it. It's your way.
That's
Yeah.
That's the thing. You always have it.
And I always got it. So what do you mean?
You always got it.
No, I
always got it.
because
at one point in time, I don't have nothing for you but bubble gum. So,
Hard.
No, well, that's
but baby, I have nothing but bubble gum.
But
okay, and I gotta accept that.
And with the extension on your point, when you talking about funds, if you going on hard times and you consistent and you doing things with this female outside of sex, that's a little bit different. But you just hit this on Thursday, so you can't give me this $500.
No, that's
I
think if it's over a period of time. Because my thing is this is my thing.
But she playing herself on that part.
Because you get females that go right to that.
Right.
But here's my thing. I just want to say this on this part. You got hard times. That's one thing. You want some Peruvian hair? That's completely another thing.
This dude ain't giving you nothing. He ain't giving you nothing.
If that's what but my thing is this. For example, if my homegirl said, "Hey, Jay, let's go to Miami," and I see a ticket that's $500, and I got $400. I can't call and ask you for $100.
What?
He said,
You need to go and take a drive.
Oh, baby, no.
Ladies, please stay away from Devontae because he's cheap.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
What do you think? Why do I? If I feel like I should give it to you, tell me a story, and then okay. Oh,
I don't think you should ask. I think you should just kind of talk around it.
Yes.
And if you want to give it to
Why would
me,
you want somebody to beat around the bush?
because you start something, and then they go ask you again. You just came to Miami, now you want to go to Mexico, ask you for another $100.
if that's the case, you might as well sell it. You sell it.
I have a dude I engaged
Like,
about.
I
I ain't found out engaged about
two
two.
times. I'm entitled to $100 too, whatever it is. That's how you feel like you're entitled
I
to.
didn't
it
say
you got a wet ass too.
Well, 3
No.
times, whatever
Just
it
because
is.
you got wet ass. Just because you
That's
feel like you put it
nothing.
down, I put it down
I
on
give
you.
myself that.
She got a wet
I
ass.
can give
What
myself
if-
that.
You said what?
We both got something out
He
of
said
it.
she got a wet ass. I can give myself
So-
that.
So I mean, I'm just
So
saying.
That ain't true. That's not true because most women, 95% of most women do not have vaginal orgasm. So she might not have even got nothing out of that.
Well, you should pretend.
Clitorally, she's gonna get an orgasm, right?
That's not true.
I have a
That's another show.
I have a dude
That's another
who has a girlfriend,
That's another show.
a side chick, and me. But I still can go to him and say, hey, can I get my nails done, my feet done, my hair done?
Because you gotta pay to
Can
play.
I?
Of course.
Hey, see there you
Well,
go.
that's different. We
There
said
you
it
go.
depends on the situation.
Pay it how you wish.
That's totally different though. We
Pay it
talking
how you
about
wish.
relationships.
And that's
You just get nails done.
Yeah.
Wait.
But I'm just saying
I get
though.
your point, but
Wait a minute. So, right.
Yeah,
But no,
it's
okay,
totally
so,
different.
for example,
That's
so,
different.
So could a man come ask you for money?
yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to trip my boy to Miami. I need $300, ho.
What?
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, see, now you just know.
no.
L.O.V. I mean, I'm about to like, because you the king.
It'd have been the red button. It'd have been the red button.
Guys, clean up.
Red button.
No, but what I'm saying to that is, like I said, for example, with me, I have so much going on. And let's just say I might be like, oh, I need $200 because I may wake up one day and I want to be president because everybody don't know me. I just think of careers in my sleep. And then when I wake up, that's just what I want to do. And if I be like, you know what, I want to start this clothing line and I'm short $200. We might not even be having sex, but my thing is if we have a relationship, and I feel like everybody, if you have a relationship, if you're around a person for a certain amount of time, we have a relationship, you should know my goals, you know everything that I want. You should want to see me succeed.
If you have my best interest.
Now, no, wait.
Totally different though.
It don't matter if I ask you for some money, goddammit, you should give it to me.
That's
Because
different. That's
Well,
different.
Jazz,
Hold on.
Jazz.
That's different. Hold on, that's different.
You're
Because
talking about goals in a relationship.
What do you mean give it to me? Oh, wait. Guess what? Well, I got
You gonna call me
the
for $200?
I got the show today. I need my nails done. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
when you're talking about goals and things that you want to do long term,
To prosper.
when you
Yeah,
dealing with a
that's totally
female,
different.
you have different levels that you talk to them about. If this is dude, you just bagging whatever the case may be. You're not gonna know you want to do, shows.
Can I have $200 then? I mean.
So check this out.
Hold on, stop
So
for a
check this
second.
out.
But look,
I
you call him for $200, right? He respects your goals, your dreams. He says, you know what? I see a lot in Jasmine, and let's say he has the money to give you what you need, that $200, and it's not gonna hurt him, right? So he gives you $200, but you're not messing with him in that type of manner. But he believes in you, okay? Now, you call them, you say, hey, I need $300 because I need to get the lighting for my show. I need it to be right. But he like, man, she trying to do something I believe in. And then I give you, $700 to buy the camera because I believe in you. So we all believe in you. We don't even know that we all believe in you, but we all believe in you.
It's teamwork.
Right.
That's what it's teamwork. Teamwork.
Then I see you.
I like to keep it
Then I
team.
see you at the K. Michelle concert
With
this
somebody else.
cat. And I'm like,
Then he didn't give you the $1,200.
But guess what? It don't matter because guess what? No, even
I'm like, did he believe too?
He did. He believed
No,
I
you
love
did
K.
your
Michelle.
part.
He knew
You
I
did
wanted
your
to go to
part.
K. Michelle concert so I can get her a book and so she can put me on. Boom.
But that's different because now you're keeping your options open. That's different from you building with somebody you got goals.
So you just saying this? You're only supposed to ask somebody some money if you guys are exclusive.
Not at all.
That's
Not at
look,
all.
but check this out.
If
So
you're exclusive.
my car
I
out
think
there,
so.
my car out
I
there,
think so.
I need a $2,000 payment to get it. $2,000 down payment. Call dude that I'm not even having sex with, ain't
Right.
touch kiss,
Oh,
nothing.
he's stupid.
I need $2,000. I got a
That
Camaro
ain't
2015. They got 16,000 miles on it.
If your
I
mouth
need
is
it.
good,
He's stupid.
then I don't mean
He
something.
said,
He's stupid.
I said they only want cash or a debit card. They don't want no check, nothing.
Can I say something?
He
on
said,
my-
well, I only give my debit card
When I'm
to my. I don't even give my debit card to my mama.
He a dope boy.
I said, where you at?
Dope boy?
He said, I'm on telephone road and 16 with.
Right.
I said, I'm on my way to get it. So when I got it, I said, don't you say you didn't give your card to nobody, but you only give it to your mama. But I got it.
Mm.
Swipe that for that $2,000 for that Camaro right there. Like I said, I ain't touched him. I ain't whispered in his ear. I ain't
Well,
touched his dick, nothing.
that brings me to my point. I grew around 7 sisters. My mama always says, as long as they got that pussy, they should never be broke.
You're sitting on it. You
Hold
sitting on it. But
So,
I didn't have to exercise it.
okay.
I didn't have to exercise it. And I still don't have to exercise it.
But you talking ego and this.
It's not even about the ego because thing is, when a man exposes his hand to me, when you expose your hand to
I'ma
me
let you finish.
and let me know what type of nigga you are, I'm sorry, excuse me.
I'ma let you
When you
finish,
let me
but,
know what type of man you are,
Mhm.
I'm going with it because I'm only going to treat you according to how you
So
act.
he's a trick man.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
I'm going to treat you according to how you
That's
act.
totally different than what we're talking
Now,
about.
but another dude would have told me, sweetie, I know
Hey,
you
what's
want that.
sweetie?
He said, I know you want that
Hashtag
Camaro.
sweetie.
He said, you know my job and how I work and what I make or
Right,
whatever.
right.
He said, how about I can meet you halfway? I probably would have considered.
Makes sense.
But when I got one over here behind my head, come get the credit card, say,
But see,
I'll
now
go
you
get it.
contradicted what you just said.
I know it.
Now you contradicted
I
what
know.
you said.
Like I said, it all depends on who you're dealing with, according to how you act with
No,
them.
it sounds like it all depends on the opportunity.
Oh, yeah,
I'm always your opportunity.
I'm always take the opportunity.
No, I get
But she's a simple girl.
Hold on.
You don't sound too simple.
So when you talking, when I'm talking ego, and you talking about this situation, I'm talking about the dude's ego, not your ego for you taking the money and knowing his place. Because it's not like you can advance with this dude. He just throwing cash, expecting favors and all that shit later. I'm talking about the guy's ego. Oh, I throw her this. This ain't shit to me. This ain't nothing. That's the dude that's gonna come in the back and be like, okay, I gave you them 2 racks for that Camaro. It was
Where my
good.
shit at?
You think me giving him 3 minutes gonna take out of my life?
I mean, 3
Okay,
minutes.
you know what? No, we gonna go to a whole nother. You know what? We gonna change because Chastity, baby.
If I had to go there,
You guys, I want you guys to watch next week.
Her name is hashtag sweetie.
So I wanna.
if I had to go get a 5th grade goose and work it out, baby, that's what you're looking for? Because you know what? I'm looking for more.
Okay, so you guys, guess what? We are having tons of fun, but I don't want to bore you guys, and I don't want to take everything for you guys in the first episode in the first week. So I'm going to save some of all this excitement for next week. We got a whole new topic. We might even have some of the same people because these people got so much energy, and I want to thank them for being on the Jazz Couch with me today. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, please subscribe to Jasmine Levine on YouTube. Check out my website, JasmineLevineJ.com. Make sure you purchase the book, Past Recover. Make sure you check out the t-shirts, Fuck Your Perception, Tea, and Testimony. Those are the 2 shirts for my ladies. Again, thank you guys for watching. And again, right on my Facebook, email me at jasmine1.jackson@gmail.com and let me know what you guys thought about the show. Give me some ideas on what you guys want to see on the show because I cannot do this without you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Bye, Gems.